Guys, Mr. Goliath, and we're getting started with Piscal app. There's a link right here. If you click the first time, you're going to click this sign in button, and we are attaching our Google U46 accounts. It'll be easy to find everything. To get started, you click Create Sprite, which will help out. A couple things we're going to adjust. For this one, we're going to bring down to 4 frames per second, so I drag that over. And then right here is the resize button, and we're going to make this a lot bigger. We're going to go up to, let's do 128 by 128, and hit OK. And now your area is ready. Last thing I'm going to have you do, lower left hand corner over here, we can click. For our first creation, we're going to use the color blue. So now I can click off, and now I'm ready to draw as well. The last thing, we are going to use 3 layers in this. So layer 1, I'm going to double click, and we're going to call this Alien, and hit enter. You can hit one more time, and we're going to call this Rocket Ship, because we're going to make one of those. And then finally, we're going to make one last one, and double click and call it background. So you're going to have 3 different layers that we're going to use for this one. The first layer we're going to work on is going to be our alien, and we'll get started with that by just referring back to the direction. So it doesn't have to be identical, guys, but this is the first one, and you'll see on mine, whoops, right here, if I click on, let me go to my alien here, here's what he looks like in the upper right hand corner. So I just drew a box first and then left the 2 spots near the corner for the A's to make it proportional. Then what you want to do, and you can pause this and make yours look similar. You can make yours a little smaller if you want, but generally you want it about this size, maybe even a little smaller would work better. So then I'm going to go to my other layer, which is the ship, and you can see mine down here at the bottom. Again, does your ship have to be identical? No, you can look in the directions as I have it here as well, but that gives you a basic idea, as you're making yours. So if I was, drawing mine, remember I'm using the pen tool, I already picked blue. So what I would do is, make a rectangle probably for part of it, set up this, then go into the pen tool, and I can start doing, lines where I'm going to set apart just from the eyeballs like this. So there's my 2 eyes. And now I can just kind of fill in. Then I could go ahead and build out the rest of that again, just flipping back. I would do my 2 antennas, my arms, and you get the idea with that. So I would build him out, then I would switch layers and go to my rocket ship. Then I'm just changing the color. I'd come in, pick a white, and again, guys, you're bouncing back and forth, and you can kind of make it how you want to make it, but you just start your creation, and you can kind of branch it off however you want. So don't get so gung-ho on, well, the one looks just like this, and I would clean it up a little bit until eventually your rocket ship looks like this. And then the last thing you want to do is deal with your background. And all I did for my background is I clicked on here, I selected a black color down in the lower corner. I went to the paint bucket, click that, and once you come on here and click, it fills the whole thing up. So that will get you through the first level and ready to start moving objects from there. So you can go ahead and make all 3, your background, your rocket ship, and your first alien.